Prindables, you may have thought, oh yeah, they're known for apples. Well, they're really known for their caramel.
That's a good point.
And then what can they do with that caramel? Well, they can put it over apples. Or how about if they dunk pretzel rods into the caramel, then coat that with chocolate, drizzle it with a different kind of chocolate, and call it a gift pack. Well, that's what we're doing for you here. You're actually going to be getting 8 packs,
yes, right here.
3-packs of your Mrs. Prindable dipped caramel chocolate pretzel rods. You even get the boxes too. It's $43 and change. We're doing easy pay. So for a little over $8 a gift, I mean, this is what you can go around and leave for everybody in your office. This is what you can do when you just want to give a little something with a gift card to someone. To be a really nice way to do that. How about all the teachers you have to give something to? Trevor has a lot of male teachers this year. I'm a little perplexed.
Yes.
I can't give the philosophy gingerbread man shower gel to Mr. Lichter. So what am I going to do? Well, maybe it's a Starbucks card and some of these wonderful pretzels, Lori.
That's such a great point. Exactly. So that's what we designed here, and Jill just explained it so perfectly. And that is 8 gift boxed, gifts ready to go. And let me go ahead and show you what we're talking about, because like Mrs. Prindables pioneered the whole concept of that gourmet caramel apple, I think we did something really special with pretzels as well. So chocolate covered pretzel, you can't go wrong. The one main thing that we did to make it even more special is we added a layer of caramel. So first step before we did anything else is dunk these pretzel rods into that famous melt in your mouth caramel that we are known for. Then we enrobe them in the chocolate. In every case, we did a hand applied contrast drizzle.
Love it.
So, and for me and tell me about this, Drill. One of the things I'm so proud about is I think we nailed the perfect ratio of sweet and salty. It's just, you get the salty crunchiness of that pretzel. And then you went for the dark chocolate one, right? Does it work? And then I always make you talk, right, when you take that bite, don't I?
These have always been one of my most favorite items. You know that. I love this item because I just think it's easy, even for yourself. If you give them away but keep a couple sets for yourself, it's so nice in the afternoon to have your cup of tea and have that little bit of a sweet. And that's what this gives you.
Exactly.
It's plenty. In fact, I could break it in half and just have half and I would be satisfied. But it's just the deliciousness of the chocolate, the salty crunch of the pretzel, the gooey butteriness of the caramel. And then, if you like, I like dark chocolate, if you like milk chocolate, if you like the white confection, I mean, you get all of them here. Just a wonderful thing to even think about putting at everybody's place setting.
Oh, I love that idea.
And then everybody can take it home at the end of the night.
Right.
If you don't really get gifts for your in-laws, your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, your sister and brother, isn't it nice they could still take a little something home?
I think that's such a great idea, and it's those little details. Isn't it true when it comes to the holidays, that thoughtful thing that you do, maybe instead of just an ordinary gift card, this Christmas, maybe you give this instead. Place markers, like Jill said, which was so right on target. I also love it for your coworkers, because everybody does a coffee break. Can you imagine being able to add this to your coffee break a few days in a row there?
Nice.
So it's all for those people that have made your year a little better, or the lives of your children better. And like Jill said, it's also for you. I'll tell you what, to be able to have these and serve with guests that come over, or just yourself, you get done wrapping all the gifts, can you imagine treating yourself? Wrapping gifts takes me way too long. I'm going on a tangent here, but I deserve a pretzel rod after that.
We need to get you some of those Kringle Express gift bags is what we need to get you.
That's my
You want to come
problem.
over here and try one of these, Miss Sharon?
What's your chocolate?
Are you a dark chocolate, milk, or a white? I don't know this about you.
I'm nonpartisan, really. I'll accept any and all if they're given as offerings.
That's quite refreshing in a crazy year of politics.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'd rather enjoy that.
You know what?
You look for the dark chocolate.
I love the dark chocolate.
But we first have to understand that Mr. Lichter does not want to smell like Amazing Grace. What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
Sorry, Mr. Lichter.
Sorry. What I love is always the balance of the really crispy, thick pretzel, and then the way the caramel pulls away, and then the milky chocolate on the outside.
I know, it's so good. Such a good treat.
You learn a lot about a woman when you find out where they're ready to spend their calories. We've talked about this before.
You've taught me that a long time ago, Lori
things are
Shore.
negotiable.
Because one day we were doing something and I was like, did you try that over in the such and such? And she was like, didn't look like it was worth the calories to me. And I thought, good point by you. I'm going to be a little more reservationist with my sweet calories. It's got to be worth it.
For me, sometimes I will just replace the meal with the dessert as opposed to knowing I'm going to have the dessert on top of it. So then I just, I'm the replacer. I'm that guy.
And I have informed my children one of the perks about growing up is you can have the dessert without the vegetables.
Yes,
you know? There are some perks about growing up. Yeah, I agree with you all the way.
These are perfect. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. We should ask Brian which wine would be best with these salty sweet pretzels. Anything goes.
I love it.
You're getting a total, just to put it in perspective, you're getting 24 pretzel rods.
Individual
So
ones,
even if you didn't want to do the whole box and gift thing, if you just wanted to have like a big bowl with all of these pretzel rods coming out of it for people to grab when they wanted a snack at your big party, you could do that too. I mean, this is fun. I know people who make their own chocolate covered pretzels. More power to you. I don't have time and I don't want the mess in my kitchen. I'd rather trust it to Mrs. Prindables, who not only is going to dunk the pretzels in chocolate, but they're going to dunk it in this delicious buttery caramel. Look at this, everybody, before the chocolate even touches it. So you start with an uber fresh pretzel rod, then you dunk it in this buttery deliciousness called caramel, warm and gooey and yummy. Then you dunk it in chocolate, and then you drizzle it with even more.
Don't you love it?
That's quite a journey.
It's quite a journey, and every step is crucial. Let me just tell you. So you're going to have the joy, just focusing on the gifts, of being able to hand this to someone who maybe you don't normally give a gift to. Something special, maybe the same cost, per gift that you'd spend on maybe a special greeting card or something like that. They get to look at it, and their first reaction is, oh, I love chocolate pretzels. Yum. Then they get the discovery of knowing they don't just experience maybe the typical milk chocolate, they have a white chocolate and they have a dark chocolate along with the milk chocolate. Then when they bite in, they get to experience, that quintessential Mrs. Prindables experience, and that's the melt in your mouth made from scratch caramel that we dunk all of our apples on. But now that is the first flavor that coats these delicious crunchy pretzels.
Is this the only chocolate covered caramel pretzel assortment of the holiday season?
It's the only all pretzel assortment of the year.
Love it.
So I love, and we don't get to bring them very often.
Right?
So this is really special. Yeah, this is a really special opportunity. Something else I love about these are apples you need to store in the fridge.
Yes.
And you only get a certain period of time where they really stay beautifully fresh. These will stay good for months. You don't have to store them in the fridge. Nothing is, especially Christmassy. So if you don't use these before the holidays, you'll have opportunities to use them after.
Yeah, use them in January when you know it's a coworker's birthday. Even with a Valentine's Day card, they'll still stay fresh.
Exactly,
then too.
good point.
So you get a total of 24 pretzels. They're already going to be boxed like this for you. And each box is going to have a milk chocolate, a white chocolate, and a dark chocolate. One of each flavor. Multiply that times 8. Over 1,500 of these now ordered. Take advantage of that easy pay. That goes away at the end of the day. You also, of course, have free shipping. So it's a great opportunity to try another gourmet side of Mrs. Prindables. This time, that salty sweet combination that we love with a chocolate caramel covered pretzel. Wow. Enjoyable.
Yay. Thank you.
Nice to see you. You're going to be back.